Hello there mates, Mooshi Gamer here, and this is ShadowRun Hong Kong Extended Edition episode 65. So, we are ready to head into the Wild City, finally getting to that final boss. And one thing I would like to point out is that I went back and gave myself the rifle that I picked up because I realized that I had actually accidentally put in a shotgun. And as we all know, my character cannot use a shotgun. I chose rifles instead. Show me the goods. I just want to make sure, because I feel like I bought a gun, but I don't know if I did for sure. Shotgun. What is a rifle? Okay, I have the Vindictor. Oh, I guess I didn't. I can't. I'm broke. I'm broke as crap. Super broke. Don't have no money. Okay. But you know what? I'll just go ahead and say it. I'm broke as hell. There we go. Alright, well let's go ahead and get going. My new gun is better than my pistol, so who I won't take. Gotta have Gobbet, of course. I want to bring Duncan so bad, but honestly, I think I'll take Guy too. Me and Duncan are so similar, I just don't see the point in. But you know what? I bet I could get a new weapon for. Nope, I'm broke. What am I talking about? I can't afford nothing. Can't afford nothing. I don't got nothing. I'm broke. What happened to my money? Where did it go? Yeah, I'll take Gaichu. You're about to enter the walled city. Continue. And I think whoever I don't pick is gonna go on the other team. Correct? So Duncan should, in essence, still be coming, just on the others with Raven. The typhoon pours down as the Triad soldiers fan out in front of you. Leading the way into Kowloon Wall City, Raven shuffles along, alert and intent. Although exhausted by all that has gone on, he divvies himself forward and will not accept help from anyone. Wu watches the windows and rooftops, his rifle never leaving his shoulder. He occasionally risks a glance at his foster father, concern, frustration, and anger playing over his face like a slideshow. The walled city is worse than in your first visit. Even with the rain, you can feel something in the air. It's thicker now and clings to your skin like invisible filth. Miserable noises of slum life are gone, replaced by something worse. The sounds of death, the sounds of fear. As you round a corner, the group stops before heading in deeper. Alright. I've already gone over everything with everyone. And I think I said I don't have any weapons, so I catch you. Okay. Oh no, crap, I should have gave out some of those friggin' talismans that were there. The inner wall city, what you've seen in your dreams, feels tame by comparison. The atmosphere is humid with the oppressive weight of despair. You can feel it bearing down on your shoulders, whispering for you to give up. Lie down, await your miserable fate. Your skin feels oily and unclean. We're finally here, finally past the trash heap that encrusts this place. He reaches out and touches a Duraplast wall. The paint has long since chipped away, but what remains is enough to tell you that you're looking at the original exterior of Kowloon Wall City. It looks much sturdier than the ramshackle construction that has grown up around it. This is what modern I built, what was supposed to help people. All that we wanted was to help. Very poetic. Now let's move. I'm done with the talking. I don't want to spend a second longer in this place than I have to. Yellow Lotus 49er scans the horizon, his head on the swivel. He's full of the frenetic energy that can only come from pure terror and combat sins. Raven doesn't move. He stands there, staring at a painted section of wall to his left. Tracing his gaze, you can see what he's looking at. It's faint, but it's there. A faded stamp of the same mechanical services logo. Even this is a nightmare now. decrepit and rotten and falling apart. He squeezes his eyes shut. It was supposed to be a good place. A safe place. Yeah, well, it isn't. And we all know whose fault that is, don't we? Her eyes, the last dagger that your doctor pulled on her, she wears her hate like a mask. He looks down at her, expressionless. Yes, and that is why I have to fix it. Mooshi, you need to clear me a path to this sarcophagus that surrounds the fortune engine. It will be at the center of all this. Please help me fix this. I can't do it by myself. I'm not here to give you closure, old man. I have my own reasons for walking into hell. I don't see what choice we have. Ray, you wouldn't have brought you all the way in here if he didn't want you to fix it. That's the plan. He reaches a hand towards you, pulls it back with a pained expression. Thank you. You cut a path, like the man said. I'll go with kindly soldiers on the B team. We'll escort Ray via side streets. Keep him safe until we can regroup. I'll get him there. You got him with your eyes. Understand? Take care of yourself too, Duncan. You better. I don't think we have much time. He's kind of bossy. I'll tell him to take care of himself too. He rolls his shoulders, cracks his neck with a pair of pops. Let's just get this done. Be careful. There's more to worry about this deep in the walled city than the Yama King. Everything in this place either wants you gone or wants you dead. He throws you a blacker glance. Come on, MS. Let's get this over with. Alright. Oh, so much more sinister than it was before. Like gunshots and screaming everywhere. I wonder whatever happened to that student. Stop right there. A group of Yellow Lotus 49ers is holding this entrance. Their leader, a dumpy female elf with chipped teeth and a bouffant hairdo, stumbles towards you. You, drop your guns and get down on the floor. She shakes her head from side to side as if trying to clear it. A pair of bloodshot eyes roll in their sockets without reason or purpose. Drop everything or we'll gut you like pigs. I'm in too much of a rush to argue with you. Drop your weapons or die. Your friend of Lotus did. Aren't you? Sure, the battle's on my side. Stand down. We're at kindly Chang. Chang? She gestures wildly with her rifle. A thin stream of blood traces its way from her left nostril down her mouth. Her time is done. We have a new queen now. Screaming unintelligibly, she launches herself at you. Her cohort follows behind, swinging their weapons wildly and howling for blood. Oh, I guess if you want me to kill you. Oh, no! I realize without Duncan, I don't have my guy to throw grenades back at people anymore. Okay, let me move here, switch to this, and rip a new one. How do you take 33 damage and still live? On the sight block, yeah it is. So 72. I'll take it. Okay, now bring Izzy here and finish him off. And I think Gaichu doesn't take damage from poison, right? He does. Of course he does. And can you see him? I don't think so. No. I'll bring him here. Her here. I know Isabel's a girl. Don't judge me. Man, that was pretty bad of you. Okay. I guess I'll come here and light him up. Okay. Does anybody... You took some damage. I would just assume that Gaichu wouldn't take damage. I'm here. He's like, he's already dead. What is poison gonna do to him? Alright. And I'll have Izzy. Oh, he didn't die. Okay, that's fine. Died up to... I'll do this. Ah, crap, it missed. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Better come here. And that's my turn. Oh, don't run away. I'll let Gaichu handle it. Bye-bye. Next time I say I'm with Count the Chain, get the fuck out of my way! Okay, I honestly have no idea where I'm going. What is this? Interact. Accessing Turret System Center. Main menu. Isabel, got anything you can do with this? She knows how to chuckle. I've made a habit of cracking saying encryption. It's basically as easy as flipping a switch at this point. Oh my god. Hang on one second, guys. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Alright, so I flip a switch and the turrets go down. Simple. She manipulates the electrical panel in front of her and some lights flicker and fade from the display. Done. Ah, she sounded so, snug about it. Like, do I know how to deactivate these turrets? What do you think I am? 5? You push your way forward through the piles of filth and through the narrow gaps between buildings, ducking under exposed sewage pipes and battered ductwork. Suddenly, you're through it and out the other side. A slender woman stands a few meters in front of you. An extravagant coat hangs over her delicate frame, the hood pulled low over her face. She's facing you, but you can't make out her features. How much you want to bet this is Josephine saying? Behind her, another woman approaches you at a trot. She's wearing the silk armor and she has her weapon drawn. The insignias that have been emblazoned onto her shoulder pad are familiar to you, saying, "Hey, you there!" She shouts at the hooded figure, her voice full of self-important pomp. "You heard us! Clear the area, and do it now! The inner blocks are off limits to non-staying personnel." The hooded figure turns to face the approaching guard. "My apologies. I got a bit lost. I'm not really familiar with this area." Her tone is silky smooth and perfectly even, almost hypnotic. That's okay, but she blinks, shakes her head to clear it. Her jaw clenches and you watch her eyes refocus. She shoulders her weapon. "Don't you try that on me. You make one more sound and I'm gonna..." With a motion that's too quick to follow, the hooded figure lashes out, grabbing the same guard around the waist. She bats the startled woman's weapon away with her other hand, lunges forward and sinks her teeth into her neck. A spray of arterial blood fills the air and the guard's body goes limp. "Oh, it's Ku Fang!" The hooded figure lets the same security officer's body crumple to the floor. She sweeps back, her hood, and daps at her lips with her handkerchief. "Ku Fang, pleasure to see you again." "Pleasure is all mine. You're right on time, by the way." She turns the square of embroidered fabric in her hand and continues to blot the blood off her lips. "Apologies for the mess. It's like eating soup dumplings. The liquid winds up getting everywhere, no matter how careful you try to be." "Did not expect to hear your voice again, the Queen of Repulse Bay, not since we concluded our lessons. What are you doing here?" "Why? I'm here to help you, of course, and to bask in the misery of the walled city." She shrugs, half smiling. "It's quite intoxicating, you know. The poisonous energy of this place and of the being at the center of it all. I'm surprised that you can't feel it yourself." "I can feel it. Believe me, Miss Repulsor." "Good to see you as well, Ku Fang. You seem to be doing well." She glances down at the body, gives it a nudge with the toe of her foot. "I get by. In any event, let's get down to business. I have a question for you. The thing that has arrived here, this Yamakin, to use the local parlance, what are your intentions for it? I'm going to send it back to the hell that it crawled out of." "That depends. I want to talk to the thing, if that's what you're asking. What do you want me to do?" Yeah, I'm going to send it." "Very good. In that case, I will help you. The energies that your Yamakin secretes are quite delicious. I can only imagine that they will become more so at the moment of her death. That's how it works with blood. Why would this be any different?" "Actually, I think you'd be better use covering this area for me. I can't afford to have sane guards outflanking me. I'd be honored to have you fight by my side." "Great, sure. Why not? Let's bring the bipedal leash on board. What's the worst that could happen? I'm a ghoul, a despised cannibal, and yet I have not attempted to eat anyone on this team in all of our time together. Ku Fang would be much the same. If you cannot trust her, trust me. I have no problem running with a vampire. Let's get this party started." She claps her hands together, smiling. "Very good. This is going to be fun." "Awesome. I did not expect to run into Ku. Why won't you let me zoom in?" "Fine. I won't zoom in. Make me very upset by not letting me do what I want to do." Your colleague buzzes. It's Raymond, still alive. Mooshi, what is your status? Your mother set up a cordon around the inner walled city we just got through. Rumbles at the center walled city had some opposition from Saints security. And they both kind of say the same. I'll go with the second one. Saint security? Oh my, how did you get through? Opposition stood down and let us through. We had to take him down. He lets out a shy. Too much loss of life because of me. I made a mistake and they attacked me in retaliation. I'm sorry. They had it coming. It was unfortunate, but unavoidable. I'll go with that. Please, Mooshi, try to avoid more casualties. You need to be careful. The nearer you drop to the fortune engine, the worse the astral disruptions will become. And make sure that when you reach, the call cuts out. A most inopportune moment to disconnect. Let's hope what Raymond tried to share isn't vital to our plans going forward. Can't do anything about losing touch. Can we reestablish contact? Gaching shifts his weight. At this point, the only thing we can do is move forward. Lead the way, MS. The walled city's mid-ring stands tall before you. It looks even more worse than what you just trekked through. A general nightmare of crumbling buildings and exposed wires. A terrible sense of deja vu watches over you. You put one foot in front of the other and press further inside. Alright, I'm going to end the video here because we are at that 15-minute mark. I'm trying to be better about ending my videos on time. If you like the video, comment or subscribe below, and please make sure to support me on Patreon so that I can deliver even more awesome content to you guys. Yeah, Mooshi Gamer signing out.